Hey guys, welcome back. So, with this concert, I didn't quite get as much content as what I really kind of wish I had. There was a lot going on at the time. I was running the 8 Letters official insider account, so I was also dedicating a lot of my time towards that because obviously I had to, get content provided. And then on top of that, obviously I was stressed about Limelight. I'm going to stay away from concert footage as such, but you will be able to find a lot of that on my Instagram. We don't listen when we talk, because I'm going to try harder to get that up. We'll get there eventually. I need to get it onto my phone first, but anyway. So, due to not having a lot of content, I think the storyline's going to be a little bit messed up. So what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to sit here, I'm going to run you throughout kind of the day or the weekend, and then as we talk about it, I'm going to fit in the videos, and then we'll see how long this gets. So basically, the night before, I was super stressed out, getting all packed and ready to go, or I think it was a couple of nights before anyway. That's not important information, and I tried to start the vlog off then, so basically I recorded what you're about to see now, but I never really led on from that.
Hi all, welcome to another episode of Sophie's Unprepared. So, why don't we concert on Friday? That's wild. Can we just talk about how it was 118 days? Why do I always go so red on camera? I don't. This happened in my Tokyo vlogs and I don't like it. Hang on, I'm gonna film on my phone. Okay, I'm less red now. 2 days into the concert, 2 days into I met with girls. Oh my god. Can we appreciate Elmo? I can't zoom because I'm on my phone, not my camera, but hi Elmo. Anyway, I'm rambling. But yeah, this is your official intro to meeting all of my internet best friends. I guess before we start off, I should give you a little bit of backstory. So the Kiwi Snacks has been around for over 2 years now. I've been a part of it since July 2018, so about a year and a half, give or take. So not the whole time, but most of it. I'm going on a rant. Anyway, so there's a big bunch of us, probably about 30 that are pretty tight. Well, there's 15 that are really tight, and then there's 30 that we all know each other, but some people are inactive. Anyway, that's not important. So I've met a couple. Ashley lives in Blenheim. I've hung out with her a couple of times. We went to Rock West together to see Cam. Shah I met at Troy Sivan concert, which was sick. I think that's all. Oh, Monica. Me and Monica lined up together for Troy, so that was really fun. We got to party together. It was a good time. Shah was in the seats, but it was still Kiwi Snacks in one place. Anyway, that's not important. So Friday, it's gonna be all of us. I'm talking all 30, apart from Small Ash, who can't go, Brooklyn, who has an exam, and Brooke, who lives all the way in Dunedin. My puppy is eating the flags, so she can't make it either. Anyway, I'm going to stop procrastinating and finish packing. I don't know how much of this I'm going to put in the actual vlog, or how many vlogs there are going to be. I know that we have a huge weekend ahead. We've got the concert Friday night, then after the concert we're all going to Macca's to spend time together, and Kiwi legend Cam is coming. What the heck? Apart from that, Saturday I think we might do a Taco Bell run, which will be the first time I try Taco Bell, which is awesome. Taco Bell just came to New Zealand, and so it's the first New Zealand Taco Bell store, and it only opened at the start of this month, so exciting. This is Raisin. Raisin, say hi. She's not excited for me to go away, but that's fine because I'm excited to go away. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to finish packing, get my life together, and I'll be back. So, flashback to 4 o'clock in the morning on Friday the 29th of November. I put this photo on my Snapchat story.
So basically that was us getting ready to leave for the airport, me and Chantal. We were very nervous but also very excited. So got on a plane, flew to Auckland, you know, the gist.
So wow, here we go. And we're up.
Okay, so we got to Auckland. I updated the official Way Letters tour account. Got all ready. Then I went to go and see one of my greatest friends in the world, Ashley. If you're watching this, Ashley, I love you. You mean the world to me. Ashley, she lives about a 4 to 5 hour drive from me. We've met a couple of times. Obviously, we met through the Kiwi Snacks, which I'll probably like clickbait this title with. Ashley had already met with Bear and Lissy the day before, so I was like, okay, you've got to introduce us because I'm anxious. So we went to the arena, we went and we met Bear and Lissy and Monica, who I'd previously met at the Troye Sivan concert. That was awesome. We also met like Bear's, I think it was stepsister Brie and a couple of others.
No, it was like Shall I say hi? Hi.
I got to see a lot of the people who follow me on Instagram. I had a lot of people coming up to me and saying hi, and a couple asked for photos, which was like such an incredible experience for me. Like, I love that you guys like recognize me. That was wild. If you are watching this and you're one of the people who came and asked me for a picture, please, please, please DM me the pictures on Instagram. I would love to have them more than anything in the world. I have not heard from anyone yet, so that would be awesome. But everyone that did wave out to me, I know that I briefly talked to some people from the Colden NZ group chat. Super sad that I didn't get to spend more time with them, like, go me. Obviously with tight time frame, oh, I was so stressed out. Anyway, got to say hi to a couple of them, and then I don't think it said, like, I think it was Maggie. Maggie's like, hey Sophie, it's Maggie, and I was like, hey, and it didn't click to me which Maggie it was until like I was like, oh. So another example of me being an absolute mess, not being able to get my life into place. So anyway, skip forward. We went to Limelight at 3:45. Met Danny, met Anita, met most of the other girls. Amazing time, they were all fabulous. Obviously we had a couple of people who couldn't come, so we like filmed some content for them, like Ashley, Small Ash, we call her in the group chat because there's 2 Ashleys. So not Ashley that lives near me, but another Ashley that's actually from Auckland. She wasn't able to make it, so we like drew her on a paper bag and we like took her around with us. I think I got a couple of videos, I'll put them here.
Ash, we're taking you for a walk to the convenience store. It's okay, we won't leave you alone.
Like our other friend Brooklyn, we were like head on our hands. It was a wild experience. Like, we were trying to honour the people who couldn't make it. So 3:45, little me's like I've got some footage of me walking into Limelight, and I'm like, there's like pictures on the walls. I think it's like names of people who have like performed at Spark Arena or something. And I was like, well, this is famous people. And I think you can hear Shar in the video like, oh, Sophie, you're so cute. I'll see if I can.
I'm walking into Limelight and I'm scared. And here's Shar. And look, here's famous people. And I'm just
You're so cute.
Until we got into Limelight, I filmed a little bit of more content. I ended up on the floor for some reason. I don't know why, I was on a mess. Ashley that lives near me, it's gonna be so hard to keep up. She managed to get last minute Limelight. Like, I'm talking like 5 minutes before the concert. Basically, one of the people who had Limelight with us got caught up at the airport and couldn't make it to the arena in time. And so our friend Danny was like, hey, anyone want a last minute Limelight? Like, you can pay me back whenever you want. And then boom, Ashley's like, I'll take it. So she managed to get last minute Limelight, which was awesome.
Okay, so I'm literally crying. We're in here. The boys are gonna walk through that door soon. I'm on the floor because I'm having a panic attack, but that's fine. I'm about to in Limelight. Ash is here. Ash got last minute Limelight, like literally 15 minutes ago she found out she's getting Limelight. That's wild. Here's our photo. You just got Limelight? We're filming content. It's good. Something's on my camera, but I don't really care. This vlog has gone to... I can't breathe.
But anyway, after all of that went down, I didn't even include the fact that we got to see Cam. By the time I upload this, I don't know if the Warner Music video will be out yet, but we got to film some content for, I think it was for Warner Music, or maybe it was just for Cam, I don't know.
Quick update while I edit this. The footage was for Cam, but since an interview or something didn't end up going through, it never got used, so.
But we had to like say our favourite song off 8 letters, and like it was just stuff like that. It was real groovy. Anyway, I'm getting so sidetracked. So we get into Limelight, 3:45. Actually, it ended up being a lot later because the boys were late from the airport, then Q&A was late, therefore Limelight was late, and then when we actually got into the arena, they were still doing sound check. Taylor Gray was not important. Into Limelight, I'm on the floor. Okay, so first I went to Zach. He was a little sweetheart. I'll put in any content I got with him now.
Sorry, I'm shaking really badly. Okay, so
let me
this
see.
is to be signed. If you can sign it for me. Can you play?
Play it, please,
Yeah.
please.
It's not very tuned, I've been playing it all day.
This is not too bad.
No, it's not.
Wow.
I have a present for you. This is a kiwi pack. You're thriving, aren't you? It's a kiwi pack from the Kiwi Snacks.
Yeah!
So we did a group chat with the Kiwi Snacks, and we all put in some money to put together a nice little New Zealand pack for you.
Wait! Yeah! Cheers!
Okay, wow. Okay, I'm gonna go through this, but I love you.
Could you please sign the untuned ukulele?
I love signing on to a ukulele. Right over here?
Yeah, that'll anywhere
I'll
works.
do the front, it's better.
Okay.
Oh,
Does it not work?
sorry, Jack.
Just draw on Jack.
Sorry, Jack.
Oh, I didn't realise you had nice handwriting. Us guys don't have nice handwriting.
I actually have really bad handwriting.
That is not bad.
That is awful.
No, it's not. Quick on a vertical surface. Yeah, it's like,
Thank you.
Don't smear it.
I won't.
Yeah, I was a mess. I hugged Zach, that was all good in the hood. And then we went to Jack. Jack taught us I think there's like a TikTok, I think it's like the clock. I don't know, y'all TikTokers might know it. Anyway, Jack had made up his own new version of the clock where he like hit the wall at the end. I'll insert it in, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So you take it and you go like this.
He's talented.
Oh, you guys know this?
No idea.
Oh, I love this one. Oh, wait, it's like...
See, it just sounds nice. Like, that's untuned, but it still makes it sound.
No, Jack tuned it because he's talented.
Zach tried to play it the way I'm tuned. It matches the colours on my tattoo.
You're thriving.
It matches the colours on my tattoo. You're so cute.
I forgot to mention my ukulele. Let me go get it. My ukulele. I don't know if you can see, and we're gonna be on the inside of camera, so they might be backwards. but the boys have signed it. Wild. Clean you. That's getting dusty. Anyway, so when Zach was like signing the ukulele, which is right here, here's Zach. He couldn't get the Vivid to work, and so he just got Jack's like Kiwi pack because we made. There is so much information I'm missing. Oh, I think I talked about that. Okay, I definitely talked about that in the intro. The Kiwi packs from the Kiwi Snacks. Zach couldn't get the Vivid to work, so he just wrote all over Jack's bag. Signed the ukulele, said that it was untuned, blah blah blah. Then when we went to Jack, and after he showed us his dance move, Jack like just was like, we were like, that was Zach, not us, when he saw like the scribble on the board, and he's like, Zach! Across limelight. It was really funny. If anyone also has video of that, like send that to me too, please. My favourite part. I'm sure you all have seen this video a million times. I've posted it in a million places. I've cried over it a million times. I've said a million times twice that was not my plan. Daniel James Seavey. Don't even get me started on Daniel. Daniel James Seavey. Where do we even start with him? So obviously, like, I gave Daniel a hug, we got photos together, they were really cute, he talked to everyone, blah blah blah, and then I gave him my ukulele to like get it signed, and he goes, I'm not signing it unless you play it. And I was like, I can't play it. And then Charlotte and Ashley, being the amazing friends that they are, were like, yes she can play it, make her play it. And so Daniel's like, grabs my phone, taking mine, like he's got his little phone, takes all the Kiwi packs from the Kiwi Snacks away from me, and then presses record on my phone. He filmed a video of me singing, I screwed it up.
Why is it so hard to say? That was beautiful. Stop.
I screwed it up.
It's all good. I shed a couple of tears at the end, fell to the ground, he called me beautiful, told me he loved me, all of that. It was amazing. Daniel, you have taken my heart and thrown it across a room 7 times. Anyway, and then we went to Corbin. Corbin couldn't believe, oh wait. Daniel didn't know what a Kiwi was. Let me just quickly show you this video.
Future Sophie coming at you with her editing game strong. There is something that I need to insert here. So a couple of nights ago I was just scrolling my Instagram feed and I came across an interview. Of course I watched it because the boys were talking about New Zealand. Obviously Daniel didn't know what a Kiwi was, and me and Ashley were like teaching him about Kiwis, and then he talked about that in an interview. So here's the interview, and then you can see the whole video of him unboxing his Kiwi pack and us talking about Kiwis.
And did you see any Kiwis there? That's what everybody.
I don't know if I saw any Kiwis, but I heard about.
The bird?
Yeah, the bird.
I think I saw a kiwi.
I had a discussion about the kiwi because I didn't know what it was.
But you
and
learned.
I was informed while I was there.
Yeah.
I never saw one.
Well, y'all have been incredibly.
Where's your one? We were wondering if you could get. Thank you very much. We were wondering if you could get Evans to him as well.
Yeah?
But
What is
It's a Kiwi pack from the Kiwi Snacks.
What the? That's a
New Zealand
kiwi?
things. Yeah, that's a Kiwi.
Isn't this like your national bird?
yeah, it is.
Correct.
So we
It's a weird bird. Oh, this is fire.
You dropped your pen.
Oh no, my thing.
so the Kiwi Snacks is is our group chat. I'm pretty sure you're in it. So
Oh, let's
you should
go.
come pop in.
I would love to pop in. This is fire.
Yeah.
Thank
Do you
you.
have a beat on stage?
Well, can you actually?
Alright.
I think I will cry. Daniel's like, this is a kiwi? Isn't this your national bird or something? So after Daniel, we went to Corbin, and then Corbin was like so excited about his bag because he hadn't gotten any souvenirs yet, and he was like trying to get a souvenir from every stop.
New Zealand goodie.
Hey, yo, thank you. I needed a souvenir. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to get one.
You've got plenty.
You should hold it up during the show.
You've got a beanie in there. My challenge for you is wear the beanie during the concert.
Okay, we'll see if my hair doesn't get messed up. Oh, that's sick though. Yo, amazing.
Got you covered.
Thank you so much.
Fun things that happen with Corbin. First, number one. Okay, this is just great examples of how nervous I was and how like rushed I was, especially when John's like coming in and he's like 5 minutes, and I was like I went to Corbin. Obviously he was the last person I hadn't seen, but Ashley still needed to see Ashley still needed to see Zach because she hadn't gotten a picture with him at the beginning. And so we went to Corbin. He loved the bag so much, but the first thing was I went to hug him and he didn't see me, and so I'll put in like a little video. It's okay. It was 10 out of 10 awkward. And then when I finally hugged him and he actually saw me hugging him, I hate myself for this. He was like halfway through telling me this amazing story, and then I like just totally cut him off, and he's like posing for the picture. It was a ruckus.
Souvenirs from everywhere, so I was worried I wasn't gonna.
Jake Corbin, you're not watching this, but I am so sorry. I feel horrible for that. And then when this part isn't on video, but then when he went to hug me at the end, I didn't see him, and then I accidentally rejected him. Like, we were a mess. We were a total mess. So yeah, Corbin told us about his necklaces and how he left them in Australia. So fingers crossed he got those back. He was gonna have them sent to him. What else? Okay, so then we went back to Zach. Ashley got photos with Zach, and then we had to leave, and I was like, but then we went to the doors. We went in for our VIP photo. I'm not putting my VIP photo in here. It is horrible. I hope that no one ever has to see that in their life. I am so glad I had Limelight. If I had only had VIP 1 pack and that was my result, it was, I'm not even gonna describe it. It was, anyway, I was like planned out this huge, I was like, we're gonna do a big group hug, and I never asked them to, but Jonah's face is really warm in the photo, and that's what makes it great, but my face is like, we won't talk about it. Then we went into the arena. Taylor was still sound checking, and like, so I screamed out to her, because you know, we know me being me, everyone from Limelight, because GA hadn't been let in. We were all just like, all these Limelighters were like, well, she was just sound checking, and then she like went off, and I was like, I love you, Taylor, and she's like, I love you more, and I was like, so yeah, that happened. And then Eben, my love, can I just say, I love Eben so much. Like, he's such an amazing person, and he's such a cutie, and he just, I don't know, it makes me so happy. Like, every time I see him, he just melts my heart. Love you, Eben. So yeah, we saw Eben, and then obviously we saw the boys. They were, Daniel paid me gold, and I was sobbing. So the concert was great. And then after that we went to McDonald's with the girls with the Kiwi snacks, had some Maccas. Cam was supposed to come, but his friend got sick, and so he had to come home, which sucked, but then like that's totally understandable. And so he also went home and slept, which is, you know, good because tired. It was a very tiring and long day. And then I nearly stayed up a whole 24 hours. Woke up at 4 AM and went to bed at about 2:30. I was absolutely knackered. I just went like this on my pillow. It was wild. I keep saying that, wild. Oh, I'm such a mess. And yeah, that was basically it. That was the night. We accidentally found their hotel. That sounds wild, but I promise it was totally on accident. We saw John getting donuts, and then may or may not have been like, why is he here? Side note, before I get attacked, we didn't approach the boys, we didn't ask for photos, we didn't get hugs, we didn't even talk to them. I don't even think they knew we were there. Basically, there's like, I don't want to, I guess they're not staying there, so I guess I can kind of talk about it. There was a park, like a hill by where they were staying, and so we just kind of like sat up on the hill, and then when they like drove off, we like waved goodbye. But we knew how tired they were. I mean, Jonah couldn't even attend Limelight because he was that sick. Jonah and Daniel like walked into each other at one point. Jonah fell off his stand. He was absolutely out of it, man. Like, my heart was breaking when we went in for VIP, because he came in just for the VIP photos. His under eyes were literally yellow. Like, he was so sick. And so I knew, like, I didn't want to be. I know that most fans would be like, and everyone I've talked to about seeing at the hotel, they're like, they're celebrities. Why don't you just run up and hug them? But it was like a moment where I was like, no, this is a time where they really, really need space. And I'm so glad that I made that decision, because otherwise I would still feel guilty. So me, Minoka and Johnny sat on the hill and waved them goodbye on the Saturday. I did get some merch. I got this hoodie, and I got the What Am I t-shirt. I also brought a What Am I t-shirt for one of the concert winners, and so now I officially have 4 grand pieces of Why Don't We merch, which is sick. I'm getting distracted again. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up before I take too much time. So basically, the concert was amazing. I had the time of my life. My brother is trying to sneak into the frame. He's under the bed. And yeah, if you're wondering whether or not you should get Limelight, if you're wondering whether or not you should get Limelight, my advice to you is do it. It is the greatest experience you will ever go through in your entire lifetime, and you will not regret it. So I'm gonna close off this video. If you actually watched all of this, thank you. That's wild. I've been sitting here for 25 minutes filming, and not that I'm gonna include everything because there was a lot of bad cuts in this, but I'd say this video will be at least half an hour, like if not like 40 minutes. So good luck with that. Have an amazing rest of your day. I love you all. Remember, if you got a picture with me at the concert, send it to me, please. I love you. And yeah, thanks for like just approaching me and stuff, guys. That made me feel really special, and my parents were like, so now my parents brag that I'm famous. But you know, it was just really nice to meet people that recognize me from Tokyo, because that's wild. Anyway, where was I going with this? I keep getting sidetracked. I love you all. If you watch the end, I love you even more than the people that I just said I love you to, even though the people that watch the end are the only people who heard they're saying I love you to. I love you. Goodbye.